get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit while we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little Let's hit the club, time to make a move, make a move. We got it late, ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit while we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Oh, shine a little tonight. Oh yeah, we can shine, shine a little tonight. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight.
Nate, I think you might be muted.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I
I thought
am
it-
muted. Thank you. See, I was talking quietly. What? No, you guys had to lips. You had to read my lips. I'm going to do it with all of us on the screen. It is, Thanksgiving's over. Christmas, we're staring it down. We got 20 days. It's December 5th. It's time to get a little bit jolly, to be excited about it, the holiday season. And we're going to start with some questions about how we celebrated Thanksgiving. But we're also going to answer some questions today about how you can make your merchants feel special, how you can make sure that they know that you are celebrating them during the holiday. We're going to come up with several ideas, and there's lots more ideas out there. We'd love to hear your ideas afterwards. But we'll start with Jenny Rickle. Jenny, Thanksgiving is over. I saw some pictures of the turkey trot. I don't remember if that's what you called it. The morning 5K on Thanksgiving, which is I learned this. I saw the stat this week that is the most running day in the United States of any day. Is more people are running on Thanksgiving morning. I listened to a whole thing because I'm a geek on a documentary, like 30 minutes of the history of the turkey trot and the Thanksgiving dash and all the 5Ks that go on Thanksgiving morning. I won't bore you with all that, but how was your time, Jenny? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fantastic because it is such a popular running day. It's usually when I can get all my friends be like, "Come on, you guys, just a
Yeah.
5K with me." So it's the most successful race I have to like get all my friends to come join me in a little bit of a joy and suffering before Thanksgiving. So it was fantastic, and then we had a great dinner with family and friends. It was a wonderful Thanksgiving. So very grateful.
Awesome. How about you, Mike Stetzel? How was your time?
I saw posts of people doing those 5Ks. Jenny, another one of our partners that lives here in Warsaw, I saw him doing his, and it's a good piece of trivia, though. I did not know it was the most run morning of the year. That's great. Ours was nice. I think I said we go to my in-laws, and my mother-in-law is very specific about not wanting us to have to do anything or bring anything. So we went over, enjoyed dinner, enjoyed some talking, enjoyed some football all day, actually. Uh, Most of my family is NFL fans, so we got to enjoy a lot of football that day and some good family time.
I love it. I had a very good Thanksgiving, and I did Thanksgiving both on Monday. I did a Thanksgiving meal with my kids, and then on Thanksgiving night, I hosted another meal. And I didn't serve a turkey once this year. I broke tradition. Everybody else had other turkey meals. I did a ham on the Monday, and then I tried something new, and it turned out really well. I smoked a prime rib on Thursday, and I may never go back. In fact, I now have an incredible bone broth beef stew that was from that prime rib. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It was the best decision I've ever made food wise. I'm just saying. Oh man, I want to do another one. Unfortunately, I also learned how pricey those things are at the store. Turkey's
when you're buying the whole rib, turkey's a much better deal.
I was like, wow, this was not. I'd already committed in my head to doing this, and I was like, this is a bigger. If I screw this up, this is not going to be good. But I didn't screw it up. It all worked out. Today,
Did you
guys,
do a medium and everything, pink, and medium rare.
Everything worked out perfectly. The only thing that I was planning on finishing it by charring it on the Blackstone, and I realized I went to turn the Blackstone on. It was a chilly day, and I didn't have any. Apparently had no propane left, and I was like, I will finish this on a skillet on the stovetop, which wasn't probably as good as what my personal plan was, but it turned out really well.
Still turned out good.
Yeah, I scoured multiple internet. I had to choose one. I did Salt Hank on Instagram. If you go find him, he's got a prime rib tutorial, and that's the one I ended up using. And also, he has a new cookbook out. I'm promoting Salt Hank. I don't even know the guy, but Hank Laporte, thank you for all you did to make my Salt Hank.
Starting a tradition of Thanksgiving, Salt Hank, right?
Yep. That's it. All right. So talking about traditions, I think it's a pretty common tradition. In fact, we're going through it right now. We're sending gifts to certain of your merchants, your customers. Depending on the size of your business, you have to make choices, and so you can't always just give them gifts and all kinds. So we want to come up with some different ways. So I'm going to take a couple off the table. We're not going to talk about sending cards. You should send a holiday card to everyone. I'm just going through. You absolutely should. Just go ahead and do that. Even people you just hope to do business with. That should be table stakes. Send some type of holiday card, some type of holiday greeting. Then I'm going to take off, just send them a gift or go to their establishment. I want to be creative and come up with different ways. So we're going to go round robin. We didn't go pre-guess what we're going to choose. I'll go third in the rotation, and we're always going to let ladies go first. So Jenny, you get to go first and get the first one off the table. We don't know what we're going to choose. We're going to go several rounds of some ideas of how we can appreciate our merchants in the 2024 holidays. Jenny, you're first.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of showing up in person. So if you have a local business that is having some type of event, right? Sometimes there's a holiday party, sometimes there's just a little show or a craft fair going on or anything. But if you show up for them and like show your face and go in person, buy a product, show your support, it makes a big difference. They really will like that connection. It'll go ahead and help also network with other businesses in the area. So I would say show up to any events, holiday parties. Participate in the festivities for sure.
Absolutely. Hey, making sure you're a customer of your merchants whenever possible, I think there we go. All three of us sets us apart. And it doesn't, you can't spend all the money you make at all your merchants, and you have to make that strategic. And I will say, Obviously, the more money you make off a merchant, the more you should spend on them, or more. And it doesn't have to be spending money. It may be time, it may be energy, it may be other things that we talk about.
Yes.
But there is obviously a hierarchy. If you have a merchant that you only make $10 a year off, don't go buy them a Bermuda vacation. Send that to me. Mike, how about you? What's your choice?
You started to bring up a good thing, talking about some strategy. You know what? How much time does it take if you said to yourself back in the middle of November, or even starting now, that every day you're going to make a post about one of your local merchants? Hey, shout out to the local mechanic that's your merchant. Always takes great care of my car throughout the year. Give him an opportunity to check yours out. In fact, right now they're running a special on 20% off a set of 4 tires. You know what? Tag your friends in that. It's that little way to show support. As Nate said, it doesn't have to be spending money. So realistically, you can do that for any merchant. You can do that for the one that makes you $10 a month just as easily as the one that makes you $1,000 a month. So think about that. Instagram, Facebook, whatever you prefer, shout them out.
Love it. So I like shouting them out. And I also like, if you are this is for a specific type of partners. If you are a local or a geographic based partner, meaning most of your business is in a certain area. And once you cross over, so I'm going to choose an area that I don't even know that we have a merchant, Des Moines, Iowa. I don't even know if we have partners. I know we have Iowa merchants. I'm sure we have Des Moines. I'm sure I just don't know anyone there. So but let's say you're in Des Moines and you're focusing on Des Moines, Iowa. I've been to Des Moines, the home of Caitlin Clark, and thank you, Des Moines, for bringing her this past year. We're very thankful for that. But if you're doing most of your business in the greater Des Moines area and you have over 100 merchants, I would absolutely put on a holiday party and bring people together and celebrate it. And then on top of that, I would do some type of fundraiser, if you're getting that size, where you're giving back to the Des Moines Loves Des Moines Club. I don't know, something, a positive charity, United Way in Des Moines, and do something positive. You can tell I'm not thinking about this until I'm just brainstorming in my head. And I would make sure you do a party that you can invite all your merchants to, of every type, where you're celebrating the love of your community and the love of the businesses you're doing. And it may be that's what you do is, when you start getting to a level, if you're going to spend your budget $100 per person or per business, or $50 or whatever your budget is, you pool that together for one party, you can put on a pretty spectacular party. I think you could fly in Mike Stetzel to drive the stagecoaches, everybody, if he boarders everyone in. I'm just putting the idea out there for 2025.
I'll do it.
He'll be there. He'll be able to take care of you. But I would put on a party if I was part of the geography. That is my idea. I don't think I stole that from any of our lists before. I don't know if that it did. But Jenny, you're up next. What's another idea?
This is fun. I think that's something else is to also show up and offer to help during these busy times, right? That might just be checking in, right? Maybe you're in the neighborhood, you show up, maybe a cup of coffee, some hot cocoa, and just say, hey, how are things? I'm available. So if your terminal doesn't work, or if you're running out of paper, or if your batches are not matching up, like, feel free to reach out. Just making sure to offer that extra little olive branch during this. It's a stressful time for business owners, right? There's a lot of customers, a lot of activity, a lot going on. So just showing up, being present. I said that earlier, but I still think that's a big, time, right? Not just money, but time is such a huge impact onto businesses, and offering to help if they need anything at all.
Love it. Mike Stetzel, what say you?
Right now is a time where I don't encourage anybody just to stop selling, but we know this is the time when we start hearing, oh, let's talk after the first of the year. It's an easy thing to say to end the conversation. So if you have a half day or a day, stay home and bake 10 dozen cookies. I mean, it seems daunting, but now you can split those up into bags of 6 or 8. And as you're out, maybe making a few calls, but mostly doing what Jenny said, stop in and say hello and drop off a bag of 6 chocolate chip cookies. I know you may all say, well, I don't know how to bake. I'm not a great baker. Chocolate chip cookies can be done, though. It's fine. Uh, you know, it can be done. So think of little things like that. Again, I'm thinking about budgetary items. That isn't going to cost you more than 50 probably to do that, and your time, which unfortunately you have plenty of right now. So think about something like that. And I'm telling you, having been the merchant side of things, and having been on the other side of this business, the gifts you get at Christmas are exciting. uh, you really feel special. So even that bag of 6 cookies is like, man, this person's a one-person show, and they took the time to make us cookies. So, man, I'm getting excited. It sounds fun, actually.
I like it. I'm hoping I might get into Mike's cookies later. That sounds weird. Not get some Mike cookies. Never mind. I'm moving on. All right, so I'm going to next choice. This is one that I think sometimes, like when you're working with the businesses, you tend to work with the decision makers, the manager, the owner, the decision maker, and I think one of the things you can do to help their business is get to know and celebrate their employees and the other staff. And this is certain types of businesses where it's the opportunity to. Obviously, if you're a B2B business, you're not probably going to walk into and break into their warehouse or their facility or something like that. But retail businesses, hospitality businesses, service businesses, where yes, you worked with the office manager, but now you're getting to know all those who are going out to fix the HVAC, and do something to celebrate them, especially on accounts. Some of these accounts are making you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month. And one person, get to know some of the others that are in that, and help celebrate the good service that makes their good business be your good business. And so that could be giving them little gifts, buying saying, hey, what day would be a good day for me to buy lunch for the whole office? Those type of things you could do, bringing cookies like Mike did, showing up to the business, whatever. Each one can be different, and start thinking, how can I not just celebrate the one who gave me the business, but the one who makes the business run, those who are actually doing selling the goods and making the services, and all those people sometimes that we forget are out there because they weren't the ones who made the decision. But I think when we celebrate those who work for those who we sold to, I think it's a good win. It's a good opportunity. All right, we're going to do one more round. Mike, go ahead. Yep.
Give up a turn here on my real round to complement your story with the E, not the I. So I just had an agent the other day say, hey, you know what? I got to go sign up this new merchant. I said, oh, where'd you meet them? Well, he was a mechanic that worked at so-and-so's garage, and he's going off on his own. I said, well, did you know him? Oh, yeah. Whenever I was in there, I would just talk to everybody that was there. Nate's point is proven. Get to know everybody, not just for business, but again, you're appreciating what everybody else does there. So like I said, I didn't mean to steal a turn or a waste a turn, but along with that, when you are a customer and you are trying to notice everybody that's there, and let's say you're a customer in a restaurant, I think we should do this anywhere, but when you're at those customers' restaurants, be sure you're kind to the servers. Be sure you're tipping them well. Maybe offering a little extra for the holiday. Just be a good person. Be a normal person, as Brian Linke says.
I like it. All right, Mike, I'm going to make you come up with another one, but I'm going to go over to Jenny as we do our last round. So that'll give us with Mike kind of jumping in there and adding to mine. We'll say that's 10 suggestions. Jenny, what's your last recommendation or tip for giving some merchant appreciation in 2024 holidays?
Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about actions you can do, but if you have a little bit of cash to spend, it's really helpful if you purchase a gift card from them to go ahead and provide to others. It's going to bring in more customers to them, and it's going to bring in some income on your behalf. Like, it's a full circle effect. So, or maybe even just a small product from their business. Maybe they're a local, like they sell candles or knickknacks or things like that, or a gift certificate for a local restaurant or something like that. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be $100, $20, $50. But if you do have some extra cash to spend, go ahead and purchase something from that business that you can give to others to say, hey, it's a good way to spread word of mouth, right? Without actually doing it without your phone or social media. Just, this is a great place to go. Go check it out.
I love it. Mike, how about you? What's your last?
One of the things, if you're visiting a merchant, whether it's the auto shop or the restaurant, the retail store, and you might make a post about them on social media, but you know what, might even go a step further. You're in this store and you see the way it's set up or whatever they offer, and look them in the eye and say, man, this place looks great for the holidays. I can tell you guys have taken some time to get this store set for Christmas. Whatever the words you want to use, be genuine, look them in the eye and smile. This is probably not even just a suggestion for the holidays, but the point to it is, I think a lot of our merchants that are in that side of the business, the retail and the restaurant side, are experiencing a lot of business right now and a lot of stress. For you to go in and say, man, that was one of the best dinners I've ever had. Whatever it is, take the time to do it. Make their day. Again, they're under pressure. They've worked long hours. They're counting down the days till the new year to get a little break. But right now, they're just booming, and this is their time to shine.
All right, and I'm going to come up with my last one. I love it, Mike. Jenny, you guys have done a good job. I am riffing on this one in my head. So one of the ideas that I'd come up is, and Mike had even mentioned it in our pre-show, is one that I heard no one brought, is nominating someone for a gift or an award. And then I'm riffing that in my head. I'm thinking back to what I started out with. And if you're a geocentric and you have a bigger office and you're kind of growing, and we have lots of these, create your own best of lists and make one. If you already have, like, I just saw that our Carmel Chris Kindle market just won best Chris Kindle market in the US from the top US whatever. And they've been advertising, vote for them. It is an amazing thing. I take my kids now every year. It's a tradition to go to it. But you can create lists, a best of list, and you can nominate all your own merchants. And then you could go as far as creating a whole voting system and saying, this is the 2024 best barbecues, and this is best restaurants, and this is the best quick service restaurants, and the best dry cleaners, if you have that much. Or make sure you're nominating for other lists that are doing there, and make sure you're promoting it and putting over. We talk, I have recently kind of started, I don't know if I follow the WWE, but Pat McAfee, our local Indianapolis sports legend, does a lot with the WWE, and they talk, I really had never been in that world before, and they talk about putting people over, and when you're cutting a promo and putting people over, and that's what we need to do for our businesses. We need to put them over, make sure everybody knows how great they are, how much we love them, how thankful for we are. And one of the ways we can do that is making sure that people and others know how great their business is. There's lots of ways to do that, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Somebody fly me out to Des Moines. I'm going to create you a top 20 businesses of Des Moines list, and we're going to put a whole promotion together. I don't know what it's going to happen. And if you're selling in Des Moines and I don't know you're there, email me, because I'm like, I just don't know any of our partners in Des Moines. I'm pretty sure we probably have some. I just don't know. All right. Any closing ones, Mike and Jenny, as I've thrown Des Moines? I put Des Moines on the map today. I don't know why.
You really did.
Sorry, I'm not even going to say it, because I could say one of our competitors that I know has their offices in there. They do a great job. They do some good business there, but I'm not coming for you. That was not strategic, but it just did dawn on me that I know it's one big office that we compete against there. But all right, we're going to let Jenny do our closing this week, because I don't remember what we did 2 weeks ago. Jenny, it is time for a final word. What say you?
So many opportunities for attitude of gratitude right now, you guys. It goes a long way. So you can just simply show up, or you can go ahead and have a party, spend some money, right? There's so many options there. But really just make yourself present. It's such a good time, especially now during the season, to just show some gratitude. Be thankful for your merchants. We're thankful for you guys. And so definitely keep an eye open for stuff from us from PayProTec too, because we love you guys as well. So thanks so much for all you do, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. On behalf of Mike Stetzel and Jenny Rickle, I'm Nate Manahan. This has been another Office Hours, and reminding you, if you don't appreciate your merchants, someone will, and they won't be your merchants anymore. So go out there and do it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
everybody.